Well, I am super excited to be here today. We're doing an episode with my cousin Maria, all the way from Bahrain, people.
Wow! Hugh's oldest cousin. Yeah, probably.
So tell us about Bahrain. There's a lot of people who are probably going to say, where is Bahrain?
We're a 1 hour flight from Dubai. We're linked to Saudi Arabia by a 25-kilometre bridge. And we are in the Persian Gulf, deserts, landscape.
And there's no mountains at Bahrain, right?
No mountains, no. Only one natural elevation, 134 metres.
So just tell them, what is the average temperature there and how does that affect your life in Bahrain?
Oh, it's about 40 degrees centigrade at the moment. What's that in Fahrenheit?
104.
104.
So all my friends in California are like, what? 104 is the average temperature? There's a big military base there, right?
There is, the US 5th Fleet. Yeah. Big population here, and they're absolutely brilliant. They've got fantastic facilities. They've built all the food chain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Fuddruckers and all those.
All the American, wow.
And all the American places
wow.
are open.
So tell us a little bit about what you're doing there, because you're going to be the first episode we've had where we have a person who's not in their home country. So tell us a little bit about what you do there.
I've been here for 12 years now, working in an international British curriculum school. Learning support assistant, very satisfying job, absolutely brilliant. If any of you are thinking you're qualified to work in a primary or secondary school internationally, go for it.
So let's jump into the COVID-19 because we've got lots of different things to talk about. First of all, tell us what it's been like, and then you can then tell us how it's changing now. Things are starting to, it appears, come to an unlockdown.
Yeah, well, up until now, I think everyone's been feeling there hasn't been much transparency with the numbers. So we seem to be doing very good random tests in supermarkets and within companies, just like turning up, like in the UK where you have to go for a test. No, here they're just going out doing random tests.
Wow. So you're saying that if you're in the shop, that someone can just walk up to you and randomly test you?
Yeah.
Wow. Can you tell us about contact tracing? Because that seems to be something that's come up in the episode in Singapore, and I've noticed it's been in other countries now, and the US. They're talking about
starting. So if you leave the country and come back in, you've now got an electronic tag you have to wear, which is waterproof, and that will alert the authorities if you leave the boundaries of your house. They will also phone you once or twice a day to make sure that you are still in your house.
If you're not wearing a mask, if you're not wearing gloves, what are you fined? How does it work?
We get our temperature taken, going to the supermarket, going to the doctor's surgery, going to the shopping mall. They've reacted all shopping malls here, which is crazy.
So what you're saying is, if you go to the shopping mall and your temperature is too high, they won't let you in?
No.
Wow.
They are trying to loosen it up because of the economy, because they have lost all that revenue that they would have got in the whole springtime. For the Muslims, they have iftar every evening,
right,
and they have their evening hotel big buffets and the big spreads, and it's a big revenue for them, and they've lost all that. So they just want to reopen up here, and there's no furlough scheme, anything like they've got in the UK.
Right.
So these barbers, the hairdressers, they're not owning the builders.
Yeah.
If they're not working, they're not getting anything.
We're going to just change tact here for a second, because I'm going to this is the part where I get scared. This is the part where my cousin is going to share a story with you all about me, and I have no idea what she told me. She has a photograph. That's all I know. So I'm handing it over to you, Maria. Please be gentle.
Well, one of them, it's not very clear, but you can see that your older cousin is looking after you. You're wearing bright yellow, butter yellow outfit, you're blonde, but the way my arm's around you is very maternal and very protective. So I think, and then the other three, of course, are you in your teenage raucous years. Yeah, the night that I got married and the band didn't turn up because they were double booked, and you played the most awesome set, and everyone said it was the best night, one of the best nights they'd ever had on guitar. I have got photos somewhere, but I just didn't have a chance to find it before our interview. But I will find it and I will send it to you.
That's awesome.
All right.
You were very gentle with me. I didn't know what you were going to say. I was like, well you know, what have I done as a kid that I can't remember? She's going to embarrass me.
No, I think Sally and Matthew will enjoy them anyway.
Yes.
And, yeah, that's the main thing.
Well, Maria, can I just say to you, I thank you so much for giving me your time to make this episode today, because I think for people around the world, we tend to just think about wherever we're living. We're not as aware of all the other countries and what's going on. So to hear this information from Bahrain and what's going on there is very, very useful and helpful to put into context this whole situation that we're in around the world. But no, thank you for your time. It was wonderful to see you, and I have nothing but love for you.
Yay!
And
thank you for Hugh's followers.
What's that?
Keep following him. He's my cousin. He's awesome.
I'm not going to disagree. So there we are. Boom.